three types of sales videos. So the more down the ladder you go, the harder they are and the better they can make money. That's all. So in this one, you got the short VSL. It's usually 5 to 10 minutes tops. I would say just the long VSL. It's usually like 15 to 25 minutes. Now, what's crazy is my VSL is way longer than that. Mine's more of a webinar. But yeah, it's just my discipline. You could probably do better. This VSL, the recorded version was 40 minutes. So I did, because I added too much in the beginning. So I would lean it out with you. It still worked though. People are like, oh, that's cool. It's just the longer it is, the better it has to be to keep them to stay until the end. And then you got the webinar, which is usually 45 to 60 minutes. Now here's the difference between these three, just so you understand why is there different types. This one, you're going to have more calls. Well, it's easier to make and faster to make. You're going to book more calls. You're going to have lower quality leads. That's how this one works. This one's also, it's a little hard, takes time to make. You'll book less calls, have higher quality leads. You're still fair amount, like you're going to have good. And if you're in cost per acquisition, cheapest calls, medium cost calls, highest calls. This one's hard to make. You book the least amount of calls, but you have the highest quality leads. Generally, bro, but these are not static because it doesn't mean that this won't generate bad leads. It will sometimes. It doesn't mean good leads won't come through these two. This is generally the point. And you got to just think of the logic. I want you to understand this so that you feel powerful in your business. I want you to get this stuff. And here's what you need to get. Because this is shorter, you spend less time changing the audience's belief and building rapport, trust, and all that shit that gets them to close on the call easier. So that makes sense that there'd be lower quality leads. More people will come through the funnel if it's shorter, the video, and less is said and less is done, and less is asked. Less friction, more volume, lower qualitative factors. It's a little bit longer, which means what? Less people make it to the end. So that's one form of friction. Because less people get it, the only ones who get through are more serious than someone who watches the 4-minute video. And they also learn more because of that. So they have more reasons to know if it's fit for them or not a fit for them. So that means the people that get through a 15 and 25-minute VSL are more prepared for buying and working with you when they get on a call. But that means you book less calls because less people get through, but better people come through. The webinar is the ninja shit because it's not just about pitching. In fact, a real webinar doesn't even feel like a pitch. It feels like you're giving away secrets and they're like, thank you so much. But because it's so long, most people don't get through it. But the people that watched 4 different stories from you, that has completely changed the way they think about whatever it is that they're trying to achieve with your help. So the person who watches the whole webinar properly and gets on a sales call are usually just ready to buy. They're just like, yo, this is good. But it takes way more skill and speaking ability. And you got to be so good to get them to finish the webinar. That's why in this world, bro, the funnels, the people who run webinar funnels, really 80% of the work is in retargeting because most people don't finish the webinar. So they follow them with email sequence. Hey, go watch the webinar, finish it. You can get this out within 2 weeks. You can have the whole thing set up within 10 to 14 days. Because, you build the script. I'll see you next week. Refine the script to make sure it's good. You get on a camera, you use captions, you make the video, give it to an editor. Funnel is easy to set up, just a simple hook. We can have this whole thing launched in 2 weeks. You can start running all your traffic to it. But again, people will watch it, they'll have questions, so they may book a call, or they might not book a call because it's not enough. Or even the people get on a call, I kind of see what you do, so you got to sell better. This one's a little harder to make. Maybe we can get it out within 3 to 4 weeks. Because you're going to have a couple sessions of me going back and forth where we're tweaking slides and tweaking the story there's so much more we got to do. But you can actually teach them how to think so that when they get on, they're prepared to really open. He goes down I do need your help. And this one's the hardest one to do. This is a masterclass. It's like a webinar masterclass. You're really teaching them how to be your client. What do you think is the best for you based on everything you just learned? I'll have my answer too.
Right now, to be honest, just based on how I like to communicate, for me, I watch your video. Basically, I just think about how I am as a person and how my clients are. They are busy, so most of them are not going to have the time to watch something that's 45 to 60 minutes. I wouldn't watch that. For me, I would watch something that's between 5 to 15 minutes. If it's 15 minutes, I probably scroll into the video already to see what's an interesting slide to go to. So because of that, I think what you had before, making it doesn't have to be 5 minutes. It can be 10 minutes, but being able to just say what it is, how it works, and just get them to book a call, I think that's the best for me personally.
So then let's do this. And it's a good choice, by the way, because if we can just make the promise, the offer, so good that a 5-minute video and just saying what you'll do for them gets them to get on a call, then we can make more effort making a better sales video that teaches them like how to be prepared to buy. But over here, you're not going to have that much time because we got to make it short, like 5 or 6 minutes. The script is already built. The good news with that one is, bro, without the frills and like the extra shit, if the offer itself is good enough that people are interested in booking calls, then we got a good offer. Then we just go, how do we get better at marketing to get more people who want the offer? And that's where we can go here. So let's do this in order then.